Good day, everyone. My name is Ms. Mabue, and I welcome you to today's Grade 10 Business Studies lessons. But for today's lesson, we'll be focusing on the final exam prep for paper number 2. As you know, Business Studies has got paper 1 and paper 2, but for today, we'll be focusing on paper number 2. We'll first start with the taxonomy levels. We've got 6 taxonomy levels, and then we'll then go to the exam questions. Like I said, this is a exam prep. So the taxonomy levels for paper 2, there's level 1 and level 2, which is normally found in your section A, the objective questions. Level 1, we assessing the knowledge or remembering. Level 2 is your comprehension or understanding, which is 30 marks in section A. Which consists of 30% of the entire exam. And then level 3 and level 4 is mostly found in section B, which consists of 50% of the entire question for 80 marks, whereby level 3 we are looking at your application or applying knowledge. Level 4, analysis, that's what we are checking or assessing. But when we move on to level 5, there's synthesis or evaluating, and level 6 is your evaluation or creating. This is mostly found in your essay questions, which is section C, and it consists of 20% of the entire paper. All right, so we will start with our exam questions. As you know, it has three sections. The exam has got 3 sections, section A, B, and C. But your section A consists of your multiple choice questions first, which is 10 marks. And then there's also matching columns, and there's also filling the missing words as well. But we're starting off with our multiple choice, which is a compulsory question. Remember, compulsory means what? It means answer everything. You answer everything. Everyone has to answer it here. So 1.1 says various options are provided as possible answers to the following questions. Choose the answer and write only the letter A to D next to the question number. Next to the question numbers 1.1.1 up to 1.1.5 in the answer book, e.g. 1.1.6, the answer is D. So this is how you need to answer. Right, let's start. 1.1.1, an example of an entrepreneurial quality which requires an entrepreneur to take calculated risks is called what? So from these options, there's the correct answer. Which one is the correct answer? So now this is your book. This is how you're going to answer. So which one do you think it's the correct answer? I'm giving you only a few seconds to think. An example of this which requires an entrepreneur to take calculated risk. I'm sure you've got the answer. Yes. The correct answer is B. I hope you have the answer as well as B. And then don't forget, this is double ticks. It's 2 marks for this. All right, we're moving on to 1.1.2. This form of ownership is capable of raising capital by issuing shares to the public. It's very important that you read the question with understanding. Issuing shares to the public, which form of ownership is that? Don't forget, these are forms of ownership. So Kia Motors Ltd, it's what? You need to know the form of ownership here, that this is your public company, and then what is Inc. You need to know. It's very important that you know that what do they stand for and what is it that they are for, or they fall under which form of ownership. So here, this form of ownership is capable of raising capital by issuing shares to the public. Remember, an invitation to the public to come buy shares is a prospectus. So who does that? Which form of ownership does that? It's a public company. So 1.1.2, which one is the correct answer for it? Yes, well done. The answer is A. Right, we're moving on to 1.2. Complete the following statements by using words provided in the list below. Write only the words next to the question number 1.2.1 to 1.2.5. So these are all the words. You need to give answers for that. A is the invitation by a company to the public to buy shares. I've already given you the answer if you were listening. So what do you call that invitation? You look here, there should be an answer. So what is the answer? Correct. There's the answer. Here's your answer. Then you just have to write prospectus. Prospectus is the correct answer. Then we're moving on to 1.2.2. Al-Bashar uses this to display sales figures in a series of rectangles. So you need to find the answer in the box there. What do you think the answer is? That's correct. The right answer is the bar graph. So you then have to write the word bar. Let's do this, just fix it. It's bar graph. It's the correct answer. 1.2.3, the specializes in a particular field. For example, agriculture, consumers rather. So which is the correct answer? It can be shares, can be state-owned companies. Let's see. It can be table. So what is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer is this form of ownership. Then that is our answer. You write it, cooperatives. Right, remember this is a form of ownership, right, that you need to know. All right, so we're going to our 1.3, still in section A. Remember, there's only one answer in this question. So you need to choose a description from column B that matches a term in column A. Write only the letter A or A to D next to the question number. 1.2.3.12, and then e.g. here's an example that you were given. Right, let's write our answer there. Creative thinking, let's look. Is it A, more catchy advertisement? B, made by one person who makes it authoritarian? C, written or printed information handed out to the audience? D, involves generating new and useful ideas. So which one is the correct answer? All right, I see you have your answer ready. So our 1.3.1, our answer is what? Yes, it is D. D is the correct answer. Then 1.3.2, handouts. Which one is the correct answer? Handouts. Okay, yes, it's not A. It's definitely not B, but the correct answer is C. Right, I see now you understand. Remember, only one answer here. You cannot give more than two answers, or more than one answer rather. There's only one correct answer. So we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're moving on to section B, which is question 2, 3, and 4. I'll see you just now.